wrestling. Either you're into it or not. To be honest, I don't know why you wouldn't be. It's fun with a story, wacky characters, and got like promos. But I'm not going to talk about your standard wrestling like WWE, Ring of Honor, New Japan and so on. No. Today I'm going to talk about Def Jam Vendetta. Honestly, I never thought of having a game that hip hop artist Duke out in a square circle. I don't know whose idea it was, but good job. The game was released for the PS2 and GameCube in 2003. I don't know why it wasn't for Xbox and GameCube. It was also EA's second attempt of making a wrestling game after their flop with WCW Backstage Assault, and was published by EA Sports Big, which is hugely promoted in their box art. I mean, look right there. There's no other label, just this one. Now, since this is Def Jam Vendetta, you're gonna have artists in the game. Now, I don't know all of them personally. I only know like some of them. I mean, they are on the back cover. The only one I know is DMX, of course, who wouldn't know him. Redman and Method Man, I only know them from the movie. Fun fact, Redman is actually in True Crime New York City, and he's also part of a secret mission, that way you get to play as him. I never got to be that, by the way. Ludacris for his Fast and Furious movies, and yeah, that's about it. There are others in the game as well, such as Nori, Capone, Scarface, Ghostface Killer, Keith Murray, Joe Budden, and DJ Funk Master Flex. I think I said them all. Yeah, now I'm just going to give you a brief history of what Def Jam's all about. If you didn't know, it's a record label that primarily focuses on hip hop and pop, if you hadn't noticed, spanning through UK and Japan, and has many spin-offs like Def Jam Comedy, but that's neither here nor there. It was founded by Russell Simmons and Rick Rubin, but most of the credit goes to Russell, as he is the brains behind pretty much most of this Def Jam stuff. So yeah, I've given you a taste without going over the gameplay and story, so let's start with the gameplay. Like I said, this is mostly like wrestling with its own spin. You can strike your opponent with a variety of movesets, like quick combos, or slow, precise, hard-hitting strikes. You can grapple and strong grapple, but be careful as it can be mostly parried and can get extremely frustrating to execute. It takes longer than regular grab, leaving you open for strikes. When they're on the ground, you can put them into submission and make them tap out, of course. You can do it with grapple, but I rarely did it. But when someone puts you into a submission, the mechanic is easy, just button mash your way out of it. And when you're in the ring, you can rope break as well. You can run into your opponent and hit and grab them. Just make sure that both of you don't run head first into each other, as the result can be quite funny. You can Irish whip them into a corner or barricade, go outside the ring, no rules apart from rope break, use turnbuckles. However, this game has a unique element to it called blazing. To utilize this, you need to fill your meter that is on the top of your health bar. You can do that by being dominant at the match using different variety of movesets and taunting your opponent. And when your meter is full, move your R3 joystick and grab your opponent for the over the top special moves. But it's best to use it when the health reaches danger, so that it's an instant KO. If that doesn't happen, they still take a lot of damage and you can pin them to win the match. But you can do reversal so that you can turn the tide and make sure your opponent don't go into blazing mode. But it's very random. Like, it sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Now, since this is Def Jam, you can have some music that associated with artists in this game, and oh boy are they good. I even listened to some of them before I even finished recording, or before I start recording as well. But unfortunately, some of the music faced censorship, and it's extremely evident with DMX's music, such as Intro, Party Up, and where is he? Is he gone? So yeah, the sound effects for the song had me dying with laughter, man. Seriously, if you have a chance, just listen to it. You'll know what I'm on about. I mean, the song is terrible, but it's enjoyable at the same time. This game doesn't just have one-on-one matches, it has tag matches, free-for-alls, and handicap match. You also have survival, that is just basically how many you can take, and gallery for all the perverted freaks out there. To unlock these, you have to play story mode a couple of times, and choose different girlfriends at each opportunity. Now I said before that the game has 12 prominent Def Jam artists. The roster of the game is awful. You have too many filler characters and not enough artists, compared to Def Jam Fight for New York that has over 40, and this game that has 13 or 12 or whatever the number is. And I'm not going to compare it to Def Jam Icon. Well, I wish to talk about it eventually down the road. Eventually. But back to the point, you have 13 artists, plus 2 that was exclusive for Japan, if you didn't know. And a whopping 31 filler characters. Imagine that, 31 just random characters that you don't know. I mean, some of them are just plain lazy. And don't get me started on the names, as it's just plain boring and unoriginal. Boring? It's just uninspired. But for now, I'll just go over the story. Now, the premise of the story is that it's kinda underground battle type thing, and you have 4 characters to choose from that are Briggs, a discharged soldier, Proof, an ex-superbike racer, Tank, who is a Japanese fighter, I guess they included him for the Japanese audience, and Spider, who's a DJ. Now when you start the game, they only show Proof as a protagonist in the opening, so I'm just gonna disregard the others. And by the way, the story is same for all, so if you choose Briggs, the story is gonna be the same for him, Proof, Tank and Spider. So it doesn't matter who you choose. You know what, I want to talk about the start of the game. You greeted that what is, in my opinion, the best opening. It gives you an idea of what the game and story is about, with DMX's intro and D-Mob narrating the whole thing, which his voice actor is superb in this. I mean, in his voice he has confidence, power, fame, but he's also the antagonist that we need to take down. So let's start with the story mode. Now this isn't ordinary wrestling taking place at Madison Square Garden. It's all dirty and underground, just the way I like it. The story starts as you get a text message from Manny, your friend, quotation marks, needs your help as he is injured and can't fight. He gives us a warning as if we lose, it's over, out the door. Listen Manny, I'm gonna do this once, alright? Next time fight your own goddamn battles. So the first opponent we fight is, what? Pee-wee? Dude, what kind of names? Whatever. Let's mix it up! Oh great, let's mix all our Pee-wee together, huh? Anyways, we knocked his lights out, easy, no problem. Next we fight Drake, who is basically Eminem, but hillbilly version. I'm just saying that because he has overalls. This ain't no tickle fight, little man. These two fights that you start in the game are just practice for what's to come, as we face our first celebrity, Scarface. That sadly is not Al Pacino. And my god, this is a real challenge. I swear my reversals don't work half the time. When we're done with him, we get our first girlfriend called Deja. Yay. But we want Angel, who is D-Mob's girl. But Manny warns us to forget about her. But love at first sight is very hard to break, dude. We get 4 filler fights till the main story. First one is Sketch, who is a little crazy. I mean, he's missing his shoe. So yeah. Roughneck, looks edgy, and probably racist.
Gonna do this Confederate style, boy!
See? What I tell you, huh? Racist. But, yay for Confederate style, huh? All he needs is just a white sheet and that's it, perfect. Well, we're stuck between a rock and a hard place, as you choose who to stand with between your current girlfriend Deja, or to go out with Ty, the new chick. Well, since this hoe is loyal, I'm just gonna stick with my current girlfriend Deja. Jeez, I feel sorry for her now. Don't worry, you'll find your true love out there. You know, keep searching and stuff. We have the last two as we fight Steel, who looks as hard as steel. No? Okay. And Razor. Nice chain. Probably a retired boxer. Now when you win these fights, you earn money. Sadly you can't do anything with it like buying clothes or jewelry, other than upgrading your stats. Now these are power, speed, grapple, defense, stamina, and charisma. All of these are self-explanatory. When we're done with these fillers, Nori challenges us for a duel. Unfortunately I don't have Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I do have the next best thing. Pokemon cards. We get a new outfit for the fight, as we're trying to impress Angel. Oh shit, he's got a piece.
Stop it! Forget about him, baby. He means nothing to me.
Yeah. Move out your $5 ass before I have to make change.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Hey, y'all ready to kick this off the Namsamin yard with me?
What in God's green earth did you just said?
Well, I lost this round, but I'm ready for round 2. My second one wasn't that bad compared to the first one. Again, another girl, same stuff. It's Deja versus Opal, and bye bye, you'll find your true love. Well, looks like D-Mob ways of making money is a little extreme. So we have ourselves a good old tag match between me and Manny versus Zahir and again Kiwi of all people. And oh boy, these tag matches are frenzy and chaotic. If you pin or try to submit your opponent, suddenly everyone busts in. Plus these type of matches are gonna be a long one. We have yet another 4 filler fights before the main event. So these are Danji, I swear I thought his name was Dang, probably a typo. Iceberg, a real pimp, so don't mess with him or you suffer the backhand.
There, wanna... That does it!
Looks like she had enough. So yeah, same old, you face Penny, blah blah, love your life, yeah, moving on. We fight another tag team, and it's the insane clown posse, but the black version, Sketch and Chuckles. Another hectic and frustrating fight. Headache. Yeah, I'm about to get a headache trying to beat your ass. Moses. And Jesus, you look intense.
I have that penance here within my blessed fist.
I hope it doesn't rain terror upon me. Now the real fight begins as Ludacris calls me to his club for a little brawl.
By the way, big fan of Too Fast Too Furious.
My goodness, he wouldn't go down. His health was too much. Or he had quick recovery.
And what the hell, I just got dumped out of nowhere. After all this time I was telling these girls that they find their true love. Oh well, at least we're after Angel, so fuck you.
When the fight is over, D-Mob claims that I ain't nothing. And the real challenge is to fight at Def Jam and beat him. But
nobody ever beats me.
More fillers. Yay.
9. Are you sure you haven't misspelled your name? It's okay if you have. And ooh, you're repping Cali gangsters, huh? Well, best not to disappoint then. Another tag match as we have Ari, the big Russian, and Mr. Confederate style boy. 10 minutes it took. It's mostly the ones that are not tagged in fighting inside all the damn time. I'll admit I'm the one that started it, but Jesus, go back to your corner. Cruz, a big brute Hispanic dude that made tap out, which was my first. Massa, probably a former Yakuza, I'm guessing from his tattoo, but I didn't see his fingers, so I don't know if he's missing a pinky or not.
For the next few fights, it's gonna focus on the story, so no more fillers. Thank God for that.
Now we have a final tag battle as we face against Method Man and Redman. He is hoping for an easy fight. It wasn't, but we did beat him, even though Redman was my favorite.
Yo, Red. Yeah, what up? You see what I see? Yeah, I see what you see. I see a fool who about to get his ass kicked.
And with that, Angel sends us a new outfit behind D-Mob's back for our fight with DMX. The fight ends in a submission because I used my blazing too early and it was hard to take down.
Yeah, who's gonna give it to you now, huh? Oh shit, not again. Why the hell would he just leave me alone? Look like he's gone. Man, was he a pit in the backside in Resident Evil.
And to earn our spot in Def Jam, hoping to face D-Mob. But before that, we get a text from Angel saying that we have to meet at the Face Club. But instead we get ambushed by House, Snowman and Pockets. What kind of name are these? And have to fight in a 3-in-1 handicap match. This is a difficult one, but the key is to run around the ringside and bully Pocket as he takes the most damage. But don't take too long as your momentum will drain. When we beat them, we get betrayed by Manny and he joins D-Mob's crew. Something isn't right here. But with that, we're in the grandest stage of all, Def Jam. but before we fight D-Mob, we have to go through a gauntlet match. Luckily it's not continuous, it's a one-on-one fight, as the first is Keith Murray, second is Capone, third is WC, that stands for West Side Connection, or Dub-C, I don't know, and fourth is Ghostface Killer. Nice eagle bracelet by the way. Finally it's D-Mob's time, as Angel is now mine. Furious, he tries to shoot us, but Manny takes the bullet, and with all that confusion, we tackle him over the barricade, and the fight starts. He looks intimidating with his size, but it's an easy fight, and with that, D-Mob gets arrested, we ride into the sunset with our true love, and reconcile with Manny. Overall, a happy ending.
And with that, I'm done reviewing Def Jam Vendetta. It's a nice concept, but who'd have thought that you have hip hop artists fighting in a wrestling style game? I never played other games that EA made, i.e. WCW, but this is a good game. Not the best of the bunch, but it's a good one. I mean, the only thing that was annoying for me in this game was a counter system, as the AI would spam a shit ton of it. Imagine if EA made a game that features R&B and pop stars. Like example, for an antagonist or protagonist you have Michael Jackson. I mean, I'd buy it. Wait, Def Jam did a tease a while back choosing the next location for Def Jam. That was LA, Chicago, Miami and Atlanta, but hopefully they go through with it. The only thing that worries me is that the roster size. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be better than Fight for New York. Look at Def Jam Icon. I didn't know who half the people were. I only know like 2 or 3. So it didn't appeal for casual hip hop people like me. But let's say they go through with it. There'll be so many artists that you want in the game. Like I said, you have the legends, NWA, Tupac, Biggie. Like there's so many to choose from. But they're not Def Jam artists. But neither was Snoop Dogg, I don't think. Imagine having Dr. Dre as an antagonist. Or Ice Cube and Eazy-E. That'll be a good thing. Very good. Or what about Def Jam versus Def Jam comedy? That's another good concept as well. Imagine you have Chris Tucker, Martin Lawrence and Bernie Mac versus the other artists who were in previous games. But that's just me taking it way too far. At least I can choose Dream. But enough rambling now. Thank you for watching the video. Make sure to like, subscribe and share. And bye bye.
Hello?
X gon' give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gon' give it to ya. He gon'